Hey, what's up YouTube? Skullbasher coming back at you with another video. Let's get into it. Hey, what's up? Skullbasher here. This video is going to be about my Note 3 and Metro PCS. First off, I just wanted to let you see my Note 3, and the case that I have, or cover, or whatever you want to call it, is an OtterBox. It's the Defender series, and it definitely protects your device. I've already put a scratch on the external screen protector, and it didn't even make it to my actual device, so there's no scratch on my screen, but there is a scratch on the screen protector. I've also gotten out of the car and it fallen on its face before on concrete, and it was fine after that. Didn't scratch it or anything. What actually scratched it was the like, I have some screws that are on the back of my laptop, and they actually got, the screws that are in the back of my laptop aren't stock screws. There's something that I put in there after the fact. Kind of decided to do that because I wanted it to stand up a little bit further, and I wanted to get as much air under the bottom of it as it possibly could. But obviously it got on my my phone and scratched it a little bit, but it's all good, no worries. It didn't get the actual screen. So as you can see, I mean, it's a good looking phone. It's fast. There's no problems with the speed of this phone at all. It zips through everything. It's just to run down on the specs real quick. The main specs, like the screen is 1920 by 1080, and it's a super OLED screen, so it looks amazing. And again, this is the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. The Samsung Galaxy Note 4 is out now, and it has a 2560 by 1440p display now. So it's, I mean, I like my phone. It's awesome, but you know, there are some better options now, price wise especially. Like if you don't want to spend anything and you want to get a 2-year contract with somebody, the LG G2 is perfect for that because it's free with a 2-year contract. The OnePlus One is a good phone too if you're buying off contract, because I think it's like $250, so that's not bad at all for price. Also, this phone is supposed to be a 3G phone, and like I said, I get 4G LTE with Metro PCS. It acts like it's not even a 3G phone. It acts like it's a 4G phone, because, or 4G LTE, because it just blazes through everything. And I was actually really surprised to get this type of service for this little amount of money. For $50 a month, you can get 4 gigabytes of data, unlimited talk and text, and it's fast internet too. There's no slowdown or anything like that. I haven't had any problems watching videos or anything like that. Just to let everyone know that, you know, Metro PCS is going off of T-Mobile now, so basically wherever you get T-Mobile service, you'll get Metro PCS service, which it has a wide coverage area. I had Verizon before this and AT&T before that, and so I've got to say I like Metro PCS's service and the coverage area and the speeds of the internet. I mean, I haven't had any problems whatsoever with Metro PCS. I could definitely recommend it. I don't know, you might want to check your area before you get it. Anywhere and everywhere I've gone, I haven't had a problem with it. I'll let you know if I start to have a problem. And I have to also say, you know, my house doesn't get the best reception with any phones. Like AT&T would not pick up at all in my house. Verizon would pick up in my house, and Metro PCS picks up mostly in my house. There's a couple areas that it's not too good in, but that's just my house, and that's the problem with that's definitely a problem with where I'm located. Not if every single service doesn't pick up, it's a problem that I have, not anyone else or any company. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm using Metro PCS and I'm liking it a lot. It's definitely awesome to pay $50 a month, because that's what I was doing with Verizon. I was paying $50 a month and I got unlimited talk and text, and that was it, no data. For this, I get 4 gigabytes of data for $50 a month and unlimited everything else. And also, I think how that works is, I'm not completely sure, but I know for me this is how it's working, but it doesn't state this on the plan. But basically, I get 4 gigabytes of unthrottled data. So basically what that means is, after that 4 gigabytes, after you know, go past the 4 gigabytes of data, you still get unlimited data, but it's throttled data, so it's not going to be as good as speeds and things like that. But honestly, I've never had any problems with any of it, period. Once you go after that 4 gigabyte, I haven't noticed it going down after that at all, speed-wise. So I'm very happy with it. Now, I was trying to figure out a way to activate this phone a while back, you know, without having to sign a contract or any of that, and this is the best way to do it. I have to say, Metro PCS is, and I had Metro PCS years and years ago. Basically, when I got them, you basically could only have it in your city, and that was it. I think right when I stopped using their service, you could start going out of your state and start using it unlimitedly, but the coverage wasn't that great, and I think you might have had to pay for roaming or something like that. But now they've gotten to the point where you can use, just like any other phone, you can use unlimited talk and text anywhere in the United States, wherever they have coverage anyway. So that's pretty cool. And that's about it on this video. I'm just basically wanting to let y'all know a little bit about, you know, what I'm doing with my phone and what I think is a good idea, you know. Basically, even if you're, like for me, they didn't have the SIM cards that I needed at Metro PCS, so I had to go to Walmart to get my, I got a starter kit, and it was like $10 for a SIM card, so that's pretty cool. I didn't have to do anything else besides that. That was it. So I got that and then went back to the store, and that was it, and they activated it. And to be honest, I didn't even really need to go back to the store, but I did, just because I know how much of a hassle it could have been. I didn't know if I needed to root my phone or anything like that. That's the other thing. If you're coming from like Verizon or AT&T, or you got your phone directly from Verizon or AT&T or anywhere else, you need to make sure that your phone's unlocked. Maybe not rooted, but make sure that all that, I think you're going to have to root it if you're already at that point, because you want to get all that bloatware off of there and all their network. You want to be able to get into your network settings, because if you can't do that, you can't activate the phone. For me, all I did was slide my SIM card in, turn on the phone, and it worked. That was it. That's why I say I could have done it myself, but I took it back to the store just to see, and they activated it right there for me. It was simple, and they actually, at the store, they had no SIM cards. They said they were waiting on their manager to bring some more in. So I don't know how great their customer service is, but I know the service is worth it, and I know if you don't want to be in a contract, this is a very good option. So I would check Metro PCS out and see if you get good service in your area, and if you do, sounds like a good idea to me. I mean, I've had no problems with it whatsoever. If I start to have any problems with it, I'll let you know. But right now, I mean, I can't complain. You know, you're getting 4 gigabytes of unthrottled data is pretty dang good for $50, and unlimited talk and text. I know at some points I was paying $120 for stuff like this. You know, this amount of data was like $120, which is ridiculous. Anyway, this is my experience with my Note 3 and Metro PCS. I can't guarantee that your phone will work, and if it doesn't, there's a way, you know, you can definitely root your phone and you'll be good to go, and you can do whatever you want to do with your phone. You just need to be able to get in those network settings and change those network features. And you know, you can activate it for any phone as long as you do that. But this is about Metro PCS, and this is what I definitely think that it's a good option. So you might want to check that out. It's free with a 2-year contract. See what you want. You know, I got the Note 3 like a year ago, so nowadays, now the Note 4 is definitely on top. When I bought the Note 3 was the best phone on the market. So anyway, hope this helps, and definitely I recommend Metro PCS. I haven't had any problem with it whatsoever, so check that out. I know the beginning of this video was about my phone and stuff like that, and then I went on to like gaming and stuff like that, so y'all have something else to look at while I talk, so it wasn't just a blank screen. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and you have a good one. Hey, what's up? Skullbasher here. Just wanted to take a moment and thank you for watching the video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and you have a good one.